Hey guys, I have some serious advice for you today, something that can help your career in a big way. On September 20th, I was in Krakow talking about success in design at a conference, and that was my first live event in over 2 years, and it reminded me how I both hate and love these things because yes, after that many years I still get stage fright. But it is pretty rewarding to talk to that many people and share what I know. Before we get any serious, I need to show you something, because Krakow actually has a street, which name literally translates into poop. So I had to just pick Morty up and snap this lovely photo of him there. Okay, let's talk experts, stages, and growing your career. Do you want to be successful? Well, that's a stupid question, right? Everybody does. One way of getting to success is by learning from others. So let's talk about how not to learn the wrong things. This video is gonna be about experts talking on stages. And just FYI, I don't think of myself as an expert, but this whole notion of expertise is kind of pushed upon you when a couple hundred people applaud what you say. The ego jumps at every occasion to feel a little bit better about ourselves, and it's really important to keep it in check. And it's especially hard for me because as an introvert who was always told that I'm never gonna amount to anything in life, I really need those little jolts of, approval sometimes. But I'm no expert. I'm simply a designer who's been doing this for many years, and I just simply get invited to these events. Now, as a junior designer, you now have the opportunity that I didn't have when I started. You can attend a lot of different conferences, most of them online, but even the real ones are slowly coming back. So now you can learn from a lot of different people from all over the world, and you can do it nearly every day because there's likely a conference going on about design somewhere right now. Now here is my advice for you. Ready? Just because somebody is on stage doesn't mean that you need to take every word they say as gospel. And also, just because you're a junior designer doesn't mean that you're wrong and they are right. Never take the advice of experts for granted, and always use your built-in bullshit detector to evaluate it and test it. That also includes the advice that I just gave you. Check whether the advice that somebody is giving is even for you, because people can say the dumbest or craziest things from stage. I know I have. But even listening to other people talking on stages, I'm pretty sure that half the time they're as clueless as the audience. In a broad industry like UX, with many different views and opinions floating around, they're not all necessarily false or true, even if they contradict one another. There's just so much wiggle room that you can take. There's so many different ways of doing the same thing and achieving a very similar result or a positive result. Contradictions will happen, but that's fine. You just need to pick your own path, and you forge that path by listening to others. Award-winning designer. Now that sounds awesome, right? That sounds like somebody is super amazing. But right now there are so many awards ceremonies that I don't think that award-winning holds any weight. A lot of these ceremonies are actually, people from the industry patting themselves on the back and kind of giving the awards to their friends from the industry. Contrary to popular belief, there is no higher authority, so Don Norman is not, handing out awards to people based on their skills, because I don't think he even cares. Here's an example for you. I can give you an award right now, like a virtual JPEG trophy for subscribing to this channel, which you can do right here. And here you go, you're an award-winning designer as well. Bottom line is this: never stop learning, listen, take notes, evaluate, and always have this bullshit detector at the ready, no matter who you're listening to. The more experience you get, the easier it's gonna be for you and faster to cherry pick what you need to actually progress yourself forward from what other people are saying. So you don't really need to take everything they say. You just pick little things that you mix, match, and merge into your own way of thinking. And that's the whole goal of listening to experts. Ultimately, it has to be yours. So don't live the life that some expert has outlined for you. Don't do UX the exact way that some expert is telling you to do UX. At the end of the day, the goal is to design, test, and then update it with, what comes out from the testing. So it needs to be a better design every time. But how you get to that, it's all up to you. And as long as the way that you chose works, It doesn't matter if some expert says that it's missing some super important pieces of the process. Your approach to the industry and your path to success will be forged by all those combined experiences. So pick the right ones. Good luck.